Hello everyone, I'm Dennis and this is the second edition of the Quarantine Update. We're broadcasting from Dragon City, Da Nang, Vietnam on Friday, April 17th, 2020. In international news, China has released a new list of animals approved for farming. Given the suspicious nature of the possible origins of the outbreak, the epicenter nation has begun an effort to clamp down on wildlife markets. The list of 31 terrestrial treats includes many familiar livestock breeds as pigs, cows, and chickens, while also including some rather unfamiliar potential dishes to the American palate, such as donkeys, horses, and camels. With a special livestock provision given to animals whose stocks could only be consumed if farmed and not hunted for consumption, these include such delicacies as reindeer, alpacas, and ostriches, but noted that minks, red fox, arctic fox, and raccoons can only be farmed for fur and not for their meat. In addition, after many years of activism by Ralph the dog, the ministry has finally and officially changed the status of man's best friend from specialized livestock to a new group known as companion animals, to which this happy hound responded. In Colombia, South America, the purported cocaine hippos, once owned by drug kingpin Pablo Escobar, have become quite prolific in the years since the DA burst down his door. With the menagerie of animals he had collected of no interest to authorities, many of the animals escaped into the local forest, including 4 hippos. The hippos have since bred to a population of over 80 and have begun altering the native ecosystem. With large herbivores vacant from South America for the past 100,000 years, scientists are beginning to think the hungry hippos may in fact be in the process of revitalizing an unbalanced ecosystem. A lack of large herbivores causes many problems for ecosystems, including reduced nutrient recycling and unbalanced plant growth. The scientists don't always agree on the effects of such a large herbivore on Colombia's ecosystems. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. In Hyderabad, India, local police have taken to the streets in interesting costumes to raise public awareness of the importance of social distancing, placing signs around the city that say public service slogans like "Don't shake hands," "Please avoid gatherings," and "Social distancing is social responsibility," while donning helmets in the shape of the virus molecule, directing traffic on horses, and offering public aid in the helmets. I don't know if I can take it. Like if somebody tried to pull me over in those helmets, I don't think I would. Just saying. In the Vietnamese capital of Hanoi, a local chef has adopted the slogan, "You've got to eat it to beat it." Trying to bring a little humor to the current situation, Chef Hong Tung is selling hamburgers shaped like the virus. He says if you're afraid of something, you should eat it, and believes his clever Corona burgers will help people ease some anxiety and the uncertainty of the times. As a fellow chef, I have to say my motto has always been that I'll eat anything that doesn't eat me first. Once this lockdown is lifted, I think me and Diem may mosey on up to Hanoi and try one of those tasty treats. In U.S. news, apparently an unhappy Easter bunny was caught dishing out evil bunny treats. Incredibly unhappy with the cancellation of Easter and unable to qualify for unemployment, the unhappy confectioner decided to produce a few chocolate bunnies more indicative of his current mood. Poor guy. Feels pain. In Alabama news, Gold's Gym has decided to close all of its locations there. As Alabama boasts the 6th highest rate of obesity in the country, they asked why they were pulling out as there was so much work to be done. The spokesman for the national gym chain simply said, "We give up." In political news, Joe Biden has become the shoo-in for the Democratic Party nomination for the presidency. He has announced he is already putting together a White House transition team and released his first campaign poster. You gotta admit that's funny, no matter who you support. But don't feel bad, Democrats. Your nominee could be this guy, known as Vermin Supreme. He has already won 2 libertarian primaries in both Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Running on a platform of zombie apocalypse awareness, time travel research with a dash of anarchism, Vermin vows to pass legislation forcing people to brush their teeth daily and promises a pony for every American. Too bad 9-year-old girls can't vote. Speaking of the zombie apocalypse, many fans of the Walking Dead series have really been hoping for a little bit of this during their apocalyptic times. But sorry to disappoint, folks. You got this instead. Whew. In entertainment news, longtime action hero and Texas Ranger Chuck Norris has caught the coronavirus. Yeah, it's true. This is a true story. He subsequently beat it into submission and it is currently serving a 14-day quarantine. In more entertainment news, Johnny Depp has taken to Instagram after what he describes as absolute boredom. Posting pictures from his quarantine hideout deep inside the currently closed Pirates of the Caribbean ride, he has asked his fans to take care of each other. Let's just hope it's not in the way he took care of Amber Heard, you know what I'm saying? Woo! In honor of the world's ugliest dog competition in Southern California, which has been canceled this year, I give you the last 2 years' winners. 2019's winner, this little guy, Scamp the Tramp, a dreadlock donning doggy, says he enjoys shaking uncontrollably and scaring small children. In 2018's winner, Zsa, this little girl, she enjoys roid rage at the gym and eating small children. Finally, folks, to all those stuck with AT&T and slow internet back in the States, I say to you, nanny nanny boo boo. That's it for this edition of the Quarantined Update. I'm Dennis from Da Nang, Vietnam, the Dragon City. So long and good night.